So yeah guys, it's happening, finally. 5 years later, ARK Primal Survival is coming to the game. Now I don't know if it's still going to have the official name Primal Survival or if it's just going to be called Players Dino. But in today's video, I am going to do the massive overview of everything we know about Genesis Part 2 now, with obviously the 2 added new features that we now know is coming to ARK Survival Evolved. I think this is like the biggest thing that's been announced for years for the game. Obviously, we've always had DLCs, but we've never had new game modes in ARK since Primitive Plus. It's been years. So obviously, we're going to be going through everything you need to know about all of the stuff that's coming to Genesis Part 2. And the next time you'll see a video like this is when we get the next big reveals. But I am so excited to finally have big new content and game modes coming to ARK. Now, if you guys are excited about this news, everyone right now, smash that like button. Let's try and go for over 1,000 likes on today's video. If everyone hits that like button, we should be able to hit that target. Subscribe if you're new around here, as we're on the road to 200,000 subscribers. I cannot wait to hit that. And let's just get in with the video. Now, over the last day or so, you may have seen this tweet already, but if you haven't, this is obviously the announcement of the Play as Dino or Primal Survival mode that is going to be returning to ARK. I made a few videos on like the other mode and stuff, but something's going on with YouTube with sub boxes. So some of you may have missed this. But anyway, so something fun I've been coding for Genesis Part 2 is ARK TS, Commander Mode. Well, now, fond memories of S2S Savage compelled it. I don't actually know what game that is, so you guys would have to let me know. But I play a lot of games like Age of Empires. I play I've played Halo Wars. And kind of what I'm sure that this is like an RTS, real-time strategy on ARK, where you're going to be able to, like, I don't know, like, I don't know anything about how it's going to work at the moment because that's all we've got on news. But I'm going to guess it's going to be like build up your village and like sort of spawn in your dinos from certain buildings you make. So maybe like, I mean, you guys, if you've played S2S Savage, then I'm sure, I don't even know what that is. Is it even a game? I don't know, was it? But yeah, so that is absolutely crazy. And also, Jeremy said, as you may have seen in yesterday's video, also finishing support of Play as Dino function for directly playing with creatures without human character. So that's crazy. What that basically means is that when you play as Dino mod on the PC, I didn't actually explain this in my other video, and I really wanted to explain this to you guys. When, obviously, you've got a human character in the game and you play as Dino, you have to actually delete or get rid of your other character, destroy it, and make a new human character to play as the Dino on the mod. But Jeremy has told us that finishing support of Play as Dino function for directly playing with creatures without a human character. So you are literally going to be the dino itself, and that is what we've been waiting for. We were meant to have this back in 2016. It's 2021. Like, where's the time gone? But there's so many memes going on right now saying, like, you know, people said it would never happen and you had to keep faith in Wildcard. But Primal Survival is on its way, guys, and this will be for the Xbox, the PlayStation, and the PC. Obviously, I don't know when that will be. I know he hasn't announced it officially that like on any pages that it's all platforms, but you're pretty much sure when anything's announced, you'll get it on, like, official content will all be for all the platforms they support. Let's hope there's no delays, but as you can see, they said that this is for Gen 2. So there's always a chance that Play as Dino may come later on in the year than Genesis, so we may be waiting a bit longer for Play as Dino, but let's hope it comes with the new ARK TS Commander mode and the Play as Dino. That would be brilliant. What an amazing final DLC that will be. So be excited for Genesis Part 2. Let's hope there's no more delays. May 26th is on its way, and I can't wait for this. I can't wait for just making content for a solid month on all of this stuff. I'm going to be streaming it, everything, so that's pretty good. Now, obviously, if you have seen most of the stuff about Genesis Part 2, as I said, the release date's May 26th. Also, Epic's Games release date's the same, and the Stadia release date's the same. Switch, I know there's always questions on Switch. Wildcard, what I found out recently for you guys that are watching this on Switch, and I don't know how many of you guys watch me on Switch, I know there's some, is that the Switch release date, the reason why they never really get updates is Wildcard don't actually run the Switch version. It's another company, and I don't even know what company it is, so no idea. That's all I can tell you guys. That's why I don't cover Switch news, but maybe in the future I will, whatever happens with it. So obviously with Genesis right now, if you want to know the unique environmental features that have been announced, the Eden Zone, it's called, a starter area for survivors filled with, big lands, rivers and waterfalls, providing all necessary resources needed for survival. The tech trenches that act as a technological bridges between biomes and potentially the two rings, which you guys will be able to see the concept artwork. You may have seen that already. Rockwell's Garden is going to be something we're going to be exploring, an aberrant and twisted region created by Rockwell, filled with his eerie creations such as the new Shadow Mane Dino, which is, or creature that is coming, which is a mixture of a sort of a saber tooth, and it's aquatic as well, so it will be able to go underwater, and the Noglin, which is the new mind-controlling creature coming to Genesis. An area infused with the insides of Sir Edmund Rockwell, affectionately known as Rockwell's Innards biome. So that is pretty cool to know. So the other sort of little things that is going on is that Genesis Part 2 has survivors exploring a vast world filled with strange new biomes, story missions, and exotic creatures. The map is set aboard the massive Genesis ship, which is obviously the Connolly ship map, traveling through deep space, which is leading us on our way to ARK 2. And what we know, the unique creatures so far, they're the biome-specific ones. We've got the Astradelphis, which is the space dolphin, the Noglin, which is the mind control, the Strider, which is the massive harvesting. It's got a harvesting attachment, like a massive sort of robotic sort of, what could we even say that? Not really a giraffe, is it? But some sort of tech giraffe. The Maywing, that's going to be swooping in and stealing your newborns on the game. So you're going to have to watch out for them. I can imagine they're going to be very annoying. Shadow Mane, as we said, and then the Void not Wyvern. The reason why I said that, the Void Worm, is because it's based on a tech wyvern. And that's the reason of that. So far, we know the Bronto, Compy, Dilo, Equus, Glowbug, Pelagornis, Pteranodon, Quetzal, Reaper, Seeker, Stego and Woolly Rhino is confirmed, but we know that, you're most likely, you're 1,000,000% going to see a Rex and a Giga because, they're the most iconic ARK dinos of all time. They're going to be in every DLC, and they'll be in ARK 2 as well. All items from the base game are available in Genesis Part 2, additional to the items below. The new minigun, the new tech bow, the new tech pistol, which every survivor starts off with at the start with a healing, stun, and attack mode. Ammo box is coming. The egg incubator is on its way. The loadout mannequin, the tech crop plot, the canoe, the hover sail, and the security system. The only saddles, as we know so far, is the Astradelphis Space Dolphin saddle. And that is pretty much everything. Survivors come pre-equipped with a Federation tech suit upon entering the Genesis ship. Unlike Genesis Part 1, Genesis Part 2 is allowing the use of flying creatures. The biome rings connected to the Genesis ship have a similar appearance to the Halo series. Additionally, the Rockwell's Innards biome is similar to the Flood from the Halo series. Along with the first big reveals of the expansion Genesis 2 Chronicles, you guys know that finished last month of March, end of March. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can share with you guys with Genesis Part 2. As always, I will leave you with the trailer of Genesis Part 2. But that is exciting to know that we know Players Dino Primal Survival is on its way. We know that this new RTS mode is on its way. Genesis Part 2, the biome in general, exciting times coming along for ARK. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you for watching, guys. Smash that like button. Let's see if we can hit over 1,000 likes. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys in my next video very soon. See you guys later.
Welcome, survivor. Enjoy the view. You see before you the pinnacle of mankind's ingenuity. All of humanity's hopes and dreams carefully nestled within this lifeboat. Each of its shining rings are laden with miracles of science and nature. A paradise where the boundary between the biological and technological has been all but erased. And now all of it is mine. I control this vessel now. I command its evolution, and very soon, its destination. From there, my will shall spread across the cosmos forever, infinite and undying. And there's nothing you or that witless puppet, that shadow of her, can do to stop me. I have already set my designs in motion. Our future awaits, survivor.